I've gone live. Don't.
Oh shit!
Greetings, everyone.
End the stream.
We're live.
We don't have an intro video.
The audience. Hello, audience.
Hello, all listeners.
Oh, I've actually plugged it anywhere. Did we put
it on YouTube?
Well, we're live. Do you know
Brilliant.
what I mean?
We've got. We have.
Technically, no. Max, yes.
No, we've got viewers. It's fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
We're on. Listen, we don't have an intro video, so Nathan has kindly offered to sing us a little song.
Yeah, go on, Nathan.
No, I fucking ain't. I'm just going to sit here and yawn, thanks.
Max, where's your song that you were working on weeks ago with your buddy?
It's not finished yet. We've got a lot of work to do on it.
It's going to go out of date, mate. It's not.
It won't go out of date. It's timeless.
What was it about again?
Black neon tetras.
Black neon tetras. Mate, you could do one on glow lights and everything. You could do such an album. You could do the whole album.
Have I told you about my AI covers? I've been doing some AI covers recently.
Evening, Chris. Evening, Alan. I'm going to be complaining about AI tonight, but laughing at other people in the same way.
I don't know if I play it off my phone into the microphone, will you be able to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, let's use this. Let's use this as the intro. It's
go on then.
It's the lyrics of "We'll Meet Again" by Vera Lynn.
No, don't play it.
Sung by AI.
I don't want to hear that just because it's garbage. And
no, it's not. It's really
hate
good.
It almost as much as the tune that the ice cream van plays.
Well, it's changed the tune.
Hey, with a smile, dear, just for a while here we must part. Don't let this parting upset you. I'll not forget you, sweetheart. We'll meet again, nay, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
That's it.
And that, folks, is from the beating heart, the bleeding edge of the British live food scene. Max,
it's what I do. It's what I do. I make bangers.
Imagine a carbon footprint just on that crap.
Bangers.
Oh, it's hideous.
Right, so this week we're going to have a bit of a whinge, and it all started because we always go on about blind cave loaches from China, 2 of which are featured in this episode.
Oh, for God's sake, no!
Well, I told you it's fish in the news, gently laughing at us by just kind of, repeatedly putting in these things.
I'm honestly sick of blind cave loaches.
But
they're not even blind. They're not even blind. They're just doing it for the pip.
Sensory deprivation loaches.
So they can get a bloody Kia, a free Kia, and cheap childcare and all that bollocks.
Oh, Motability. Yeah.
Install a ramp. We're blind.
Well, I'm good this turned into a rant against the poor.
Yeah, where do we get?
So we'll start off with Max hates the poor, which we knew anyway because of his 30,000 acre estate
Max is running late.
Yorkshire.
He was at that royal wedding at the weekend, wasn't he? Something came up like.
Do you want to know something funny?
Max was best man. You were there, weren't you? You were there.
Not quite that.
You were.
No. Listen, right. So I was at a plant event the other week, so I like my carnivorous plants, as you may or may not be aware. And I got talking to a guy who was also a fan of carnivorous plants. And we got chatting. I got on with this guy. Very, very well educated fella, probably I would have thought early to mid 50s. Smart guy, well dressed, knew his plants very well.
Was it Mike Tyndall?
It wasn't Mike Tyndall.
Was it Neil from Pier?
It wasn't Neil from Pier, no. It was Prince Eugenie's next door neighbour. Princess Eugenie's next door neighbour.
I knew it.
It was the king. It was the partner of the king's gardener.
Yeah. And was Sandringham.
So at Kensington Palace they live at.
Flipping heck.
So, but no, I wasn't at the royal wedding, and I don't know who got married because I don't really keep up with it.
Someone Phillips. I'm guessing it's Zara Phillips.
Zara Phillips.
Phillips Schofield.
She's already married to Mike Tyndall, I think.
It was Philip Schofield.
Hey, she's a horsey person. You're a horsey person. I bet you know her.
I don't know her. Very well.
Only by face.
Only by phone number.
Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, 5 listeners.
Oh, God, we're so popular.
That's why we like you so much. This week, we're going back. We're going back to what we hate. And it all started on the blind cave loaches, which I said I'd seen for sale in Germany. And everyone was like, you haven't. I was like, I flipping have. So I was watching EastEnders one night and I thought, I'm going to find this. And I thought, is it Aquarium Dighton's back or whatever? I can't remember what it's called. It's the one that Luke
back.
It's the one that Chris Lukehouse does the photos for. Anyway, it was. Shall I find it? I'll find it and then we can put it on. And
it's outrageous.
Nathan just went absolutely nuts. And I thought that is a great theme for next week's show because we've never got themes. And I like to go nuts about stuff as well. Max is nuts. So we'll just go nuts at stuff. So
I've got so much stuff to go nuts at. Do we have to stick to like aquatic stuff though?
No.
Fresh water too.
Can we just kick off at marine keepers?
Yeah, if you want.
No,
I'll allow this.
I won't do that. I've got a lot to talk about. Don't worry. We're gonna have a good evening.
All right. Well, let's start with news then. Let's run. We've got the news jingle. Let's run that.
Do you want me to run it now?
Yes, please.
Go on.
The newly discovered 12mm long fish makes a noise as loud as a pneumatic drill.
Marine researchers were out looking for sharks the other day off the Canary Islands.
A massive halibut fish weighing over 200 kilograms.
Why are you called fish?
You teach him to fish. You give him and no. Fish news.
Okay.
Just on the back of that jingle, you know, it's that African pastor in it that's going there. You teach a man to fish, and he doesn't actually know what he's on about.
He's actually a newsreader.
Oh, is
he's a newsreader. Yeah, I don't think he's a pastor. I think he's a newsreader. He's actually a newsreader.
There was a video circulating around the other day, and it was funny corruption moments in Africa. And there was this like, I don't know what, it was like a president or a politician in a country, and he comes out and he says, "Corruption is bad unless I am involved." And I lost my mind at it. I need to find it and dig it out for you, Nathan. It's so funny. You'll like it. Anyway.
Okay, so.
Not these again.
Triplophysa dafangensis. We've had a dafangensis. I'm taking it's from the blimmin' Dafang River catchment thing again. And Triplophysa zeginensis, which is that one. Go back to the first one. 2 new species of cave-dwelling loaches are described from karst caves in Guizhou province, southwestern China. These discoveries highlight the underestimated diversity of Triplophysa in subterranean habitats. We're not underestimating it. We're not. And emphasise the ecological importance of karst groundwater systems as sheltered habitats for specialised cave-adapted fauna. Well, what do you notice about this one then?
That's just stupid.
It's got eyes.
It's got no eyes.
It's got eyes, but look at them. They're like Howard Moon's eyes.
Its mate has not got eyes. So this is not as far down the
that's got a bit of pigment.
eyes.
Yeah, but that's got a bit of pigment. The one without eyes.
It shouldn't have.
It's got a bit of pigment on its back, hasn't it?
No, it's just a bad photo.
You're a bad photo.
You're a bad photo. You're a bad oil painting.
So, I mean, this is
You're
just
a terrible sketch.
This uni or these authors, it's one of those, right? Basically, they found a cave system and everything in it is new, isn't it?
Is that what's going on? It's just ridiculous. It's getting silly now.
Everything in it is new. And Matt Bond said that time, and I went, why don't they all just do it in one paper? And he went, why do it in one paper when you can do it in several for the citations? I think that's what's going on. So they probably found 30 different species in the cave. And we're just going to have 15 weeks of it. So yeah. What do we think?
I just think they're stupid, to be honest with you. I don't know why God created them.
Yeah, I mean, why exist? Why exist?
If I was Noah and I had to take 2 of every animal, I would simply not take this fish. I would simply not.
Okay.
Okay, that's eugenics in action there, but hey ho.
Is it its colour? Is it because, as purist Aquarius, it's just too damn near to an albino weather loach?
No, I'm just sick
You know
of
what I
it.
mean?
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like Barbantula.
Does actually.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a loach.
I actually think this one of all of them looks like it'd be fairly easy to keep. I'm going off on one, but I actually don't hate it as much as some of them.
It's in Nemochilidae. Looks
I reckon you could keep this one in the tank.
Just looks like a bleached gudgeon.
Chris Green, why would you need this on the Ark, Max?
Well, presumably
good
there'd
point.
be some salt content when the world floods, because the oceans would spill over, wouldn't they? So I imagine the salinity would be quite high, so you'd have to take freshwater fish.
Oh, I've got some news for you. It's future news. It's not going to happen for about 100 million years.
So it's a prediction.
No, it's going to happen.
Go on.
Lake Tanganyika and Lake Malawi are going to be ripped apart, and the Red Sea is going to enter them and kill everything. So Tanganyika, they're in the Great Rift Valley, and the Great Rift Valley runs all the way from the Red Sea down the eastern side of Africa, and it will split East Africa off. It will become like a Madagascar, but bigger. And the Red Sea will go down into, I think it's Malawi or Tanganyika, and then the other one, and they will become saline. So wake up, Tropheus and Mabuna. You better start adapting, because you're going to get wiped out. And that is a fact. What do you think?
Well, just start sorting up the lakes now. Just start gradually, year on year. Just increase like 1% salinity, like every decade. Got plenty of time. They'll have time to adapt to it, and then when the sea comes, it'll be fine.
Send them a bag of pond salt over once a month to throw in.
Yeah. Let's do it as an aid thing. 1 kilo of tropic marine.
Yeah.
Buy some salt, save a fish. There's my slogan.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So they're actually endangered. I've officially made all of them endangered. I've given us a frigging long time to get ready, and it's actually going to happen. So it's
we could just replace tangs with tangs.
I mean, people are saying, "Oh, the sun's going to burn out and all that." Well, this is going to happen as well. So there you go.
So we endangered.
Imagine the die-off, right? If it happened quickly, imagine the die-off.
There'd be so many bodies, carcasses, cadavers.
Be a big carbon footprint.
Can you imagine? It'd be a really good time for marabou storks.
Oh God! I mean, it's going to be a good time for lot. Here we go. Hang on. Inflow of seawater will be gradual, and it will get salty from the depths up. Yeah, true. Tanganyika is 4 miles deep, but 3 miles of it is mud. So in the bottom,
that might give them an extra 10 years.
It'll stratify, won't it?
Depends if there's like a massive tsunami style event.
Yeah.
The rift itself might rip apart. Right.
Well, that's where these Bible stories come from. Apparently, right? You know, the Med at one point wasn't the Med, right? And it did rush in. It did rush in through like the Strait of Gibraltar, right? And there's another sea. Is it the Caspian Sea or the Black Sea that's to the right of the Med? And it happened there as well. So these biblical stories. Oh, the sea rushed in.
Yeah, well, that's what happened in Doggerland. That's the English Channel used to be dry.
Yes, it did.
The entire English Channel. That was Doggerland in the middle. That was like full settlements and massive bodies of populations, and then the glacier just gave way, and the glacier gave way, and the whole thing just completely tsunami through and killed everyone.
So
then we got the British Channel.
Seen this. Human beings have seen this, and I think
not for very long. They didn't.
That's where these stories have come from.
Oh fuck! So write this one down quick. You ain't got a chance, mate.
Yeah. Run! Hang on. What does run mean?
That's fair fucking moving. That is.
Yeah. Oh dear.
The entire North Sea is racing towards us.
Anyway, what else have we got? What else have we got in news?
Oh, sorry, Max. Right.
Other than Moses again.
Well, in news, millions of people died when the seas flooded.
Also, an Ebola outbreak in the Congo.
Yes, I knew. Me and Alan are so on the same page. We could talk about this for ages. Alan, we have a buried forest on Cleethorpes Beach dating back to the Dogger flood.
There you go.
My missus has got a mammoth tooth. I bought my missus a mammoth tooth, and that was dredged from the North Sea. I don't
Just
know
out
how
of
or why
interest,
they know
like,
that.
what was this place called that flooded?
Doggerland.
Was there a lot of cars parked up on the side of the road there?
There were actually, yeah.
That's where it comes from.
They were all steamed up.
Because people were literally looking over their shoulders and what came along, a massive flood. Yeah. Ghost knife fishes, you are correct, Chris Green. Right.
Technically, any knife fish that's dead is a ghost knife fish now.
Right, I'm going to try and pronounce this properly because you don't say the P, do you, Max?
I personally
Aeteronotus aruana and Aeteronotus pacamama, 2 new species of sexually dimorphic ghost electric knife fish are described from elevations.
Sexually dimorphic?
Yes, ranging from 300 meters to 1,180 meters above sea level in the middle and upper portions of the Maranon River in the Andes of northern Peru. Peru gets a look in for once. Well done, you.
Maranon.
The authors discuss the interrelationships, patterns of secondary sexual dimorphism, and historical biogeography of the newly identified species. Furthermore, a discussion on the future directions of the systematics of. Right, someone say this. Apteronotus. What are we calling it now?
I would call it Aeteronotus.
Aeteronotus.
What does it mean? Without a fin on its back.
Correct.
That's what it means.
Aeteronotus is provided. What do we think? They're looking pretty rough.
I mean, they're dead, aren't they? So they're dead. So it's impossible to say really what.
They're looking rough as hell, and they're not looking.
What colour do they reckon they are?
If you ain't got a receipt, you ain't getting a refund on any of those.
I think they're probably black in life.
I mean, I've seen them coming from wholesalers looking like that. Do you know what I mean? That's like a yeah. So what is their dimorphism then? Shape, fin, what? Practically not colour, is it?
I don't know. I think I don't know. It'll be something or other, won't it? It might be mouth shape.
One's got a bigger head.
Yeah, but they're different. Oh, wait, hold on. No, because the specimen. There's only 2 specimens there. There's not 4 specimens there, Jeremy.
I didn't say there were.
Yeah, but there's one of each species, isn't there?
Oh, so bugger. Yeah, sorry, Matt. Yeah. Well, we don't know because I've cropped it. So there. That might be male and female of one species.
Perhaps, if it is, my money's on male being on the left or the right.
Jesus Christ. Right, moving on.
It's Tommy Brewster all over again.
There's a 50-50 in it. Either is or it isn't.
Either came from the left or the right. I can't remember.
My money's on left or right.
Everything is 50-50 if you think about it.
Okay.
25, is it?
Nathan, you can Nathan can debate this. Philosopher Nathan, is that true?
Winning the lottery is a 50-50. You either will or you won't.
That's no. I'm too tired for this shit. But yeah, no, that's bollocks.
Go on.
That's
you
just
either will or you won't.
Yeah, no, it's not true. That's a false dichotomy.
It's 50-50 chance whether a rhino comes through that door there, just over there, or not. It either will or it won't.
Carry on.
So it's 50-50. Anything is 50-50.
It will or won't happen. I like it. I like your simplification. You should be a taxonomist.
If you go to
it's either a neon tetra or it's not.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. If you go to the casino and you put your life savings on black, that technically is 50-50. That was really
that's
bad.
Different. There's only black and red.
It's not even 50-50. Oh my god.
No, that's not, to be fair, because it can be green. But
coin flip is only 50-50. And even that's not 50-50 because it could land on its edge.
Oh.
Well, no, a coin flip is 50-50.
It's either heads or its tails or it lands on its side.
No. You're looking at this all around.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry.
A coin flip is 50-50. It will either flip or it won't.
Oh!
Or it'll fall.
God, he's clever.
Well, then it hasn't flipped, has it? So it's 50-50.
No, hang on.
What if it flips when it's falling?
What if it blows up?
Then it has flipped. Well, does it flip while it's blowing up?
It's not 50-50.
If it blows up, then it hasn't flipped, so it's 50-50.
Oh, it won't. Okay. No, I like that. I like the. That's a robust argument. It's a robust.
I won't
you've
back
got a
down on
robust
this.
thesis.
I'm a statistical genius. Everything's 50-50.
I like it.
All right.
Anyway,
I need you to look at Schrodinger's cat at some point, but I need you to actually look at the argument of Schrodinger's cat.
Come on, Nathan.
Is
You
that
need
the
to
guy
wake
that-
up and fight
that-
this.
put a
So
cat in a
something-
box.
No, that's not quite what the argument is. The argument is that you change the outcome of the experiment by measuring it, and that's what happens with quantum mechanics. So the idea of something either happens or it doesn't actually changes on its head the moment you measure it. But you need to look into that because that just rips that whole thing apart. Just look at Schrodinger's cat, but look at the actual background argument for Schrodinger's cat.
Where would I look at it? What,
You
is
could.
it a
It's
special-
very popularly referenced. Just look at
what type
Schrodinger's
of-
cat.
No, I've heard of it before. It's that thing in it. If you put a cat in a box, does it meow or not? You don't know
No.
if it's in a box.
No. You don't know if the cat's alive or not if it's in the box because
Oh,
there's a
and
radioactive substance in there that may or may not have activated. Either has or it hasn't. But the problem is, you will change the outcome by measuring it. By looking at the cat, you change the outcome.
And also, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time.
Yes.
Like
Based
you
on whether
this
you-
podcast tonight.
Based on whether you measure it or not. If you look at the cat
we just
and
lost
it's
a few
alive, then
viewers
you've killed
for
it.
that. We just lost two viewers going down this rabbit hole. Right.
Just ignore that rabbit hole.
What do you think about fish? This fish is Ecathalachendra incognita. New species, Cyprinid in Taurinae. Of course it is.
It looks
It's
like
just-
a tor, doesn't it?
It looks like a tor. It's described from
Marzias.
various localities inside the Periyar Tiger Reserve in the southern western Ghats of India. This newly described species has been confused with Ecathalachendra ophicephala. We see that word a few times.
That means snakehead.
Thank you,
Ophicephala.
Matt. That's awesome.
Ophio means snake and cephalus means head.
Yes! For the last 70 years. So it's kind of already been there. It's been both species of restricted distribution and face habitat threats, suggesting a high risk of extinction and an urgent priority for conservation efforts. Now, you're going to ask me how big it gets, aren't you?
I don't think it gets that big, but it might do. Do you know
Googled
what? Hold on, before you tell me, let me tell you something, Jeremy. It's 50-50 as to whether it gets big or not. It either does or it doesn't.
It's either big or small, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the same for everything.
Well, I googled its mate,
Nope.
Mr. Snakehead, and Mr. Snakehead is 7.7 inches. And if this one's been mistaken for Mr. Snakehead for 70 years, I'd say this is also that or below.
Okay, so if you're
What do you
Stuart
think?
Little, it's big. If you're not Stuart Little, it's kind of medium sized.
And if you're Jeremy
No,
Beadle, it's both. Depending which hand you've got it in.
We come back to Jeremy Beadle.
Fish sizes are funny. We will come back to Jeremy Beadle. Fish sizes are funny because how do we describe? I mean, I've described some female guppies as massive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like 5 centimeters. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's all very subjective, isn't it, with fish sizes? Because something that's fast and swims around like a mentalist is big at 4 inches. But on the other hand, a cichlid that sits in a corner and does nothing is not big at 5 inches. It's just the way it works. Fish maths.
Yeah.
Fish
It
maths.
is or it isn't.
It's just 50-50. Anyway,
Right. That's it for news, lads. Sorry, it's boring.
Is that it?
That's it.
should we
That's
talk
it.
about stuff we absolutely despise?
Yeah, let's do a.
By the way,
close-up look at
anybody
this.
in the comments, please do drop a comment about what you hate. We want to know. We want to discuss. I mean, who wants to start? Because I've got loads. Nathan, you've probably got loads. Jeremy, I don't think you've got
Nathan's
quite as
got
many, but I
nothing.
still think you've got a lot.
Do you want me to start? It's pretty
Yeah, go
mild.
on, give us one. Is it cheddar?
Glass sprays for fish tank. You know, like JBL and everyone, they do like
yeah,
glass spray.
Yeah.
Why?
Microbe lift, do one.
Why?
What do
They
they
all
call?
do it because it's money for old rope. Aquaforest does one. Reefs Elements does one.
Does Seachem do one?
Of course they do. Seachem does
What do they call it? They'll give it a stupid name, won't they? Like Optimus Prime or something. I don't know. Bumblebee. Autobots spray.
There you go. AF Easy Gloss, right? Now it's going to tell me something which is untrue. Fully reef safe. Well, that's true. Anything on the other side of a pane of glass is flipping safe, right?
Yeah.
Effective aquarium cleaning removes limescale and smudges, right? They all say smear free. No.
What is it? What is it?
Water,
What is
RO
it?
water will do that.
What is it?
Elbow newspaper, Nate. Do you know what I mean?
A squeegee.
Newspaper is amazing.
A squeegee and a sponge. A squeegee and a sponge.
Easy and safe cleaning of both marine and freshwater. Apart from being highly effective, the product is safe for aquatic organisms.
Jeremy,
which is so important.
Jeremy, what is it?
Oh, it's got a product. It's got a pleasant lavender scent in a convenient spray bottle.
What is it? What is the chemicals inside?
Doesn't say. So it's probably H2O.
No ejaculate.
Anionic surfactants.
I mean, the only advantage, and we are pro retail, the only advantage is that a retailer gets to sell something for wiping the glass.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't hate that. And the problem you've got is you've got a lot of people that probably are that stupid that they would put Windoline into a tank.
Oh, yeah.
But if they put it on the glass, it's not a problem. This is my kind of, do you know what I mean? Lots of things are bad when you put them in the water. You know, pot noodle is bad when you put it in an aquarium. Well, I don't know that for sure.
Pot noodle is completely safe for aquarium use as long as you use it on the outside of the glass.
Nathan's got it.
Do you know what else is?
And you've got to say it twice.
Urine.
Used engine oil.
Yeah, completely safe. I use it all the time.
Mayonnaise.
Horse piss. Napalm. Unlit napalm.
Yeah. Honestly, napalm, one of the best things for a biotope aquarium. Just don't get it in the tank.
Yep, it's amazing.
I did a beautiful scape with gouramis and rasboras. We're a Vietnam scape, so obviously I used no, let's move on. Anyway, what else do we? It was very natural.
I'd like to see that from underwater. Actually, the flames going over it looked very dramatic.
Well, can we linger on that for a minute, then? Because that ties into one of the things that pisses me off.
Go on, Nath.
What pisses me off is. What pisses me off is companies that claim to be like, oh, we're all going to be like saving the planet. We're all like so conservation minded. It's like, okay, why don't you just sell us the little bit of powder that makes up the liquid that you're selling, instead of fucking wasting a lot of carbon footprint on a 500ml bottle? Just give us the 3 grams of powder that's actually in the bottom, and just mix it ourselves.
Or just make it more concentrated. Yes,
no company ever was net zero, right? Stop lying, right? No one's carbon neutral. Oh, by selling this many products, we're carbon. No, you're not, right? A wood mouse is carbon neutral. Do you know what I mean? It lives and dies in the woods. It gets consumed. A mushroom grows out of its dead body, and then a tree grows out of that mushroom. That's carbon neutral, right? The mouse does nothing to the planet, right?
Yeah, the only way you're going to be carbon neutral is literally by. Yeah, you have to literally kill someone at birth. It's like, yeah, okay, for every product you buy, we'll kill like a baby abroad, so that baby will never make a carbon footprint.
No,
because
then you've got to burn the baby.
No. You can just use it organically, recycle it.
But it's still going to release carbon, isn't it?
Well, right, kill it earlier then.
Well, it's literally just carbon.
No, get it at the 2-week stage. Right, sorry, we've just
carbon there.
It makes no odds. It's just gone back into some fish. You just fed it. You took the fetus out. It was barely as big as a maggot. Threw it into the sea.
Do you think Oscar would eat it?
Here you go. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna offset your carbon footprint. If you're going to offset the carbon footprint of my life, someone else needs to die.
Why can I just admit, right, that our hobby is not that good for the planet? I'm happy to admit that.
I mean, it's still better than racing cars. It's still better than
racing.
It's better than some hobbies. It's better than like racing cars.
It's Max's point. It is or it isn't. It's 50-50.
Exactly. Yes.
You like that?
I would have put Max on the spot with this one. I remember reading something. Do you remember that thing that came out ages ago? And they were banging on about how destructive carbon footprints of aquariums were. I can't remember the researchers. Yeah. And then someone else came, kind of clapped back, but like, hang on a minute, this is like a fraction of if you've got like a cat or a dog.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, actually. And then someone else was like, wait a minute, this is like orders of magnitude less than a person with a horse. They were like, the horse was like the single most carbon poor footprint of anything you could hope to have as pet wise or animal wise.
Well, I think a cow's worse.
Depends what you're doing with it.
I mean, golf courses are probably quite bad, aren't they?
Golf
courses are awful.
Yeah,
no hobby.
So, yeah.
You know, being a human being in 2026 is bad, right, for the planet.
Are there any hobbies that just involve burning stuff? Being a firework enthusiast.
A charcoal briquette hobby fancier.
A barbecuer. Anybody who drives a car or runs a machine that runs on petrol or diesel is a terrible thing for the environment.
Everything we do is bad, right?
Yeah.
Something was on TV the other day, right?
Somebody who makes clay pots.
The UK has lost 95% of its forests, right? 95% of the trees in the British Isles have been felled and disappeared, right? And we're getting on our high horses about stuff. We've got 5% of what this country used to have.
I just think talking about clay pots has reminded me of something I saw on telly once.
Wow. Bow. Bow. Bow.
It's back. We've got a listener. Go on, keep going.
Come back to me. Come back to me now. Bo, come back to me. There you are, Bo. Can I do another one, please?
Oh, Nathan's on the booze. That'll wake you up, Nathan.
I'm going to have a relapse.
That'll help you from feeling really run down.
It's putting it on the plank.
Sorry, what was this called again?
Whose go is it?
Plank.
Max, did you actually do one? Max, you do your pet hate.
All right, okay. It's a deep one. Not that deep, but it's a good one. Obviously, I'm going to say it. Why am I even saying this? I'm just going to get into it. So every shop, most shops, not every shop, has a bloke, usually about, I've told you this before, Jeremy, I've told you this before, Nathan, probably about age 17 to 22, that knows everything, won't be told otherwise, gives the worst advice, is just an annoying, terrible person, often a liar, like a pathological liar. Not always, but often. And every shop has one of these people who thinks they are the best thing the hobby's ever seen. And honestly, I can't cope with that person. And to be fair, I think that for a while I was that person.
I've been that person.
Yeah. I think I know you're talking about as well.
Well, I don't know if you do, because I think every shop's had one, Nathan. Maybe you do, but there's probably every shop has had one at some point, possibly multiple, and they are a bloody nightmare.
Insufferable.
Insufferable. That's exactly right. And that's my pet hate, because I think they're probably more damaging to the hobby than they are good. And the reason I say that is because they look down on newcomers. They don't give sound advice that keeps people coming back, and they only really care about customers that are on a similar level that aren't experienced enough to call them out on the bollocks, but are experienced enough to not just be keeping guppies and neon tetras. And these people are not good for the hobby, and I think they cost aquarium shops a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I hate. I don't know if you've got any thoughts on that.
I've worked with loads of people, and even as a consultant, I've been brought in to fix a dying shop, and that resident person that you're describing will then go out of their way to undo my good suggestions or physically undo. Like, I will be paid to go into a shop and fix something. I'll fix it, and I'll come back a week later. They've physically undone it and took twice the time to remove it. They've told the impressionable owner that I was completely wrong and put it back to how it was. And you're like, who are you going to listen to? Why did you get me here? I just look up at the sky, just going,
Jeremy,
why?
I'm not going to name names.
You should.
I'm not. I should, but I'm not. For the sake of the argument, I'm going to call this person, we'll call him Roger Crowsbeaks. they're going to be called Roger Crowsbeaks, this person.
I've had it loads of times. It's multiple people.
And it was... I don't know what Nathan's doing, but I think he's doing gangs. Have you joined a gang? Anyway.
I was just doing a letter.
Right, okay,
I know it is.
Well, hold on. Text me it. Can you text me it really quickly, Nathan?
Because my phone is right there.
Well, hold on.
I'm recording this on my phone. How can I text you on this?
Whisper it. If you do it really quietly, the viewers can't listen. I know that's not...
Max, you are completely right.
Jeremy.
And so they get me in. I'm Gordon Ramsay, right? And I go, what do you mean you're using frozen chips, right? You're a Michelin star restaurant. And they go, oh, God, what do you think we should do? And I'm like, get some potatoes, peel them, cook them properly, and they'll taste better and they're cheaper as well. Plus, you don't need a grotty freezer. And then I'll come back the next week and they'll go, we tried those potatoes and they went mouldy. And it'll be like,
yeah. Well,
why are they in the bin?
Even though the customers loved them, we did away with them anyway.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. Jeremy, anyway, not naming names, going back to that. Nathan, I don't think you know this person anyway. So I'm kind of interested to know who you were on about. Jeremy, you did know this person.
I've worked with
no. But I'm telling you the one that stands out in my mind that was insanely bad for it. It was a shop that I worked at very, very briefly.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Is he still there?
No, he got sacked for stealing.
Stealing ideas from you?
No, vivariums, I think.
Oh.
Well, they all get greedy. Well, that is an evolution of self. When they become so important, this is really interesting because I've seen this as well. The lines blur, don't they? The lines into, I think I'm worth more than what I'm being paid, so it's my right to take extra. Have you got to that evolution of ego?
I think I've seen
I will work less. I'll work less. I won't even smile at customers because I'm not paid to smile. And it's like, well, you didn't say that in the interview. Do you know what I mean? And then it goes on to, I took it because I gave 5 minutes extra that day and unloaded that lorry. So that's mine. And it's like, it's not yours. It's not yours. So yeah, I've seen that as well.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's a bad one. It's a really, really bad one, Jeremy. Nathan's probably still that person.
I am. I strive to be that person.
Nathan,
I want to be that person.
Nathan, can you give me a clue as to who this person is without saying who it is?
Absolutely not. No, I'll message you afterwards.
Can you just give me a letter?
Max.
Give me a letter.
No.
It doesn't even have to be part of their name. Just give me a letter.
Z.
I know who you mean. I know who it is. It's okay. Anyway.
An exclamation mark.
Oh yes.
3. Crikey! Is it my go?
Is it the exclamation mark Jones?
Please, Nathan.
Can I do nanotanks?
Yep.
Because they piss me right off, and they almost they are the lingering cancer that we still haven't gotten rid of in this industry in a big way.
I get the feeling you've been doing this all week. Go on, Nathan. Why?
Nathan.
No.
Just before you go into it, can I ask what your thoughts are on nanotank books?
I mean, some of them can be brilliant, but actually, do you know what? Just going to circle back. Last week, thinking about that book, we obviously did nanos.
Terrible.
They had 2 absolute clangers that they missed out on in there. I checked; they weren't even in the book. 2 absolute perfect nanotank fish or nano fish. They didn't have the endostomus.
Yeah.
The little Paradoxus of crocodilus. Yeah. Wasn't even in there, and they didn't have Elosoma everglades.
Yeah.
Little Everglades sunfish.
Yeah, and they're American. They're American, right? I thought about this after the show. I thought any book that needs 2 people to write it is doomed anyway. Like, if you can't write on one subject, do you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't need Nathan and Max to write about bloody
We could do a brilliant book together, though, Nathan, about something. I don't know what.
No. Never going to happen, mate.
Not about fish. I think probably like just bizarre quotes from the telly.
Okay, still never going to happen. Nanotanks.
I'm really upset now.
Why?
Right, nanotanks. So they, by definition, a smaller tank is an order of magnitude harder to keep than a larger tank. The easiest tanks I've ever worked with were back in the public aquarium days because you did nothing. With a 250,000 litre aquarium, you did nothing other than occasionally turn a few valves around, maybe blast a filter through, and that was it. Absolute piece of piss. So the nano tank came in. I still maintain to this day it came in as a solution to a short-term problem, which was they were struggling to get fish keepers in the hobby because it was quite expensive. You remember the expensive days? So they're like, let's do something small and affordable for about 40 quid for 20 litres. Loads of people
also, we were in this together. It was also the influx of Chinese manufactured aquariums, little cubes.
Bingo. Yep.
And the word nano was trending because of like iPod Nano and all that sort of thing. So nano was like the AI of today. Like everything was nano.
Yeah, it was a buzzword, wasn't it? It's a complete buzzword. But then it alienated so many people. People would try a nano tank, and of course, like so, as Max pointed out, half the people in the stores are at that time were like 17 to 22-year-old half-wits who they never even kept a nano tank themselves.
So was it a bit of a 50-50 situation, would you say?
A little bit, yeah.
No,
it was a little bit.
Even born.
No, you weren't even around then. So you had people that hadn't even tried to run nano tanks themselves, suddenly dictating to other people how to run nano tanks to brand new fish keepers. And this is still an age where people could barely understand the nitrogen cycle. We've come a long way since then. So people would take their nano tank, they try and put completely the wrong fish in it. They fuck it up once, they fuck it up twice, they fuck it up 3 times. They throw the tank away or put it in the shed, never return to the hobby again. So we were promised these people were going to evolve to bigger tanks. They didn't. All they did was got bitten several times on the arse by the hobby and then left.
You're right. It made it kind of disposable, much more disposable.
That was the beginning of the end, wasn't it? Throwaway fish keeping. All started with the nano.
Yeah. And if you think about it as well, it was kind of lazy on the part of the retailers to go, yes, you can. You know, can I have this? Can I keep this in? Oh, yeah, well, we've got this. It's 40 quid. It's got a light. It's got a filter built in, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
You should have been saying no.
Absolutely.
And like we said last week, so many animals aren't suitable for a small tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Long term. It's just a holding tank.
It's generally speaking, it's 50-50 as to whether they are or
not. Okay, my go.
Yeah.
Fish disease, right? Tropical fish are covered, and it's not the fault of the shops, it's the fault of the suppliers. They need to sort it because all fish arrive diseased, I would say, most of them. The shop then has to sort them out. They take 2-3 weeks sorting them out. They fix them, sell them, everything's good. Or the disease gets through to the end user, and that is an ongoing problem. And this is where their whole dream gets shattered about, you know, oh, I want a colourful, easy-to-keep aquarium, and they're treating white spot as well as nitrite in week 2 or whatever, or they're treating something that they just can't treat, like tetrahyamina or bloody columnaris, that the shops even struggle to sort out, and they're just derailed, completely derailed. Matt,
I've got an interesting paradox for you on that subject. So there's a lot of independent shops out there that are very, 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 very highly rated amongst the serious fish keepers, the niche fish keepers, the hobbyists, but are dirt on the shoe of the foot of the average person. And my theory is that because the shop kind of works for people that have multiple tanks, because the chances of you bringing in a disease and killing everything in the tanks kind of high because they don't look after the fish. But if you've got 60 tanks in your garage and you only wipe out 1 tank, it's kind of not the end of the world. It's the risk you take for a rare fish. But if you've just got 1 tank in your front room, mixed community, and the chances of you bringing in a disease and wiping that out are high, you're not going to go back to that shop again. And there's actually a couple of shops around us that are so very highly rated. They're on everybody's fish shop tour. Everybody bangs on about these shops and say, we've got to go to that shop. It's so good. They get the rare stuff in. But if I was a new keeper, I wouldn't touch them with a barge pole.
Fair.
And I'm not going to name the shops. It's not fair to do that. But there's so many independents out there that really, really struggle to get it right, look after fish, and do anything about disease. And it's easier for them to just leave it and get the fish shipped out quickly to unsuspecting customers. And it's kind of sad because they must lose a hell of a lot of repeat customers. A hell of a lot.
I mean, when was it even a good idea, right, to have a tank full of guppies that's full of disease, they die, you sell them anyway, or you take them off sale, they die. Then you get another batch of guppies and put them in exactly the same tank as the lot that died. It's a parasite's dream.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? What's that about? You know, the last shop I went to, I went, put the next lot somewhere else. That's step one. Do you know what I mean? Let's give it half a chance. Let's give it a 50-50 max.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do that or purge the system.
Yeah, sterilize it.
Yeah, peroxide the shit out of it and then try again. But don't try it while there's a single microbe that was there last week.
Bleach can actually be your friend. I've had systems that I've bleached, right? I've taken all the fish out and I've bleached it with really strong domestos. I've ran all the filters and the air stones, and then you take it out, you dechlorinate, you dry it all out, blah, blah, blah. You start up again because you know you're starting fresh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Beneficial bacteria can be introduced, but at least you haven't got disease.
And do you know what? Hot take, very hot take. Just do some massive water changes. As long as you're filling up with water at a similar temperature, you can run a system. You can run a system without beneficial bacteria. I'm not saying you should, but you can, as long as the water changes are big enough and not stressing the fish out. So I would take sterility when importing fish or quarantining fish or looking after fish. I would take sterility and big water changes over beneficial bacteria.
And I always say exactly the same about medications as well and their effectiveness. So you may as well do a 100% water change per day and just have a heater and an air stone in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then remedicate. Yeah.
Because you're dropping those pathogen levels every time as well, significantly, especially if you wipe the glass.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Whose turn is it next?
Yours, isn't it?
Massive Facebook groups.
Oh, interesting. Okay, no, keep rolling this because Facebook was one that I was going to touch on in a bit, but social media in general. But...
Okay, so Facebook's really interesting because everybody's on it, right? Well, most people are on it. It's a 50-50 whether you're on it or not, but I would say most people are on it. The problem with Facebook is that if you can get on it early enough, give your group a decent name that's searchable, you're going to get members, right? And then there's this crazy phenomenon where when, yes, Rebecca, it is, there's a crazy phenomenon whereby when you get a certain amount of members, the admins enter God mode.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolute God mode. And it could be the most, frankly, retarded people on earth end up being worshipped as fish-keeping gods just because they got on the trend early and they've got a searchable name on Facebook.
And even taken on then by businesses and associations who are just looking at the numbers going,
exactly.
We want to part of that 120,000 people.
Extrapolate. No, it doesn't extrapolate. That's not the word. What's the word I'm looking for? When something increases... Exponentially grows the God complex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Until they then feel the power to control whether or not you can even keep fish. They will tell you if
they'll police it. That was going to be mine.
They start to police it, and it's crazy the amount of misinformation that gets spread in these groups. I mean, I'm blocked from most of them because I usually pipe up with something, and I'm a bit of an arsehole. But the amount of times I've seen something, I've just gone, I cannot sit and listen to this bollocks. But the problem is, the best fish keepers, right? The best aquarists never say yes or no. They say possibly, probably, perhaps, might be. They don't say is or
they don't say it's a 50-50, no. They don't say it either is or it isn't, Max.
Well,
is that what a bad fish keeper does, Max? They say it is or it isn't. 50-50.
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 on whether they do or not. It's more like I'd say it's more like a 25-25-25-25. But
right,
if you look at the really good aquarists, the really smart people, it's not just in fish; it's in other subjects as well.
Right, I've got a tip for you. The really, really good ones
don't eat yellow snow.
They don't even go on those groups.
No, but I'm not talking about just on these groups. I'm talking about in general. They don't deal in absolutes. They're not Siths, right? It's just it's
is or isn't.
All right, we've got to
boy.
together on this. I know. Well, we will beat him.
It either is or it isn't in absolutes.
Right, let's go on to Nath, because Nath, I think this is going to be a circular argument that we're all going to build on. Nathan, Facebook, go.
Well, my one with Facebook is it's more of an observation rather than a genuine hate, but it's an observation, and I still hate that it happens. The reason, and you see this with so many other pet groups as well, the reason there are so many fish keeping groups stems back to what Max was saying earlier about the whole God complex thing. But then you get inter-God rivalries.
Yes.
So they start to form their own factions, and the reason you've got like 300 fucking guppy groups is because they all hate each other. And everyone who's the head of one used to be a co-admin of the last one. And it just, again, exponentially grows because they all can't stand each other.
And that is a modern take on fish clubs, because we said fish clubs do it as well. You know, treasurers fall out, you know, why aren't you doing this? Oh, it's all about money, bubble.
Mental.
Yeah, because we all, to be fair to us, right, fish keepers aren't the best, not communicators, but we're not the best.
It's because we're all
at
autistic.
Social. Correct. We're not the best at social interactions. This is what gets me about people going, do a YouTube channel. And it's like, I'm introverted. I don't want to do a frigging YouTube channel. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a TV presenter. So, yeah.
I think we'd make really good TV presenters.
Thanks, Max.
Do I not remind you of Ainsley Harriott?
A little bit, actually. Hello, Jill.
Why, hello,
Jill.
Now you do. Now you do.
Yeah, boy. Hot and spicy meat.
What was I going to add to it? Facebook group. Yes. So it's not just it's kind of lots of groups, like Nathan said. I went into a wildlife pond group and got booted out of it because you're not allowed pumps and filters, which I understand, right? But they'll kick you out, right? If you go, this is my pond and it's got a frog in it and it's got a pump, they'll kick you out, right?
Is that gatekeeping?
That's really gatekeeping, yeah.
And then furthermore, it's got so bad now that if you have stones or rocks on the side of your pond, that will fry the skin of the frog, so you get kicked out for that as well, right? And they keep reminding it. So now the first thing you go on, they'll go, if you have a pump or a rock on the edge of your pond, you will be kicked out of this group immediately. And like, is this what the world's come to? Is this really what the world's come to?
So hold on. I think there's something in this. Is this because those people might challenge the God complex of the admins?
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely onto something here, because this is how cults form. This is how cultists begin. So you've got an orthodoxy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Someone becomes high ranking in the orthodoxy and doesn't want to adhere to that orthodoxy anymore because their way is better. They've got an improvement, or so they perceive it, on the original orthodoxy. And that then becomes the new orthodoxy for them. And you can't mediate away from that at all.
One of the really most interesting of these gatekeeping things was in one of the big groups, whereby anybody who posted a picture of a fish with white spot, the fish didn't have white spot. It was always something else and a bit cryptic that only the admins knew about, and only the admins knew how to treat. It was never just white spot.
This is why everyone thinks they've got a pistolist now, isn't it? Everyone thinks it's a pistolist. It's like,
look at it,
it never was. It was white spot.
Just bloody white spot. Treat it like white spot. The fish will be fine. Don't create mass hysteria. Don't say we need to look into this as admins. I'll send it into the group chat and we will discuss it. No, it's white spot. You bloody fool. Go stand on a table.
The three of us have even seen large groups bash the use of salt, right?
Sorry,
of salt. I missed that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. No, I'm with you here. Salt. This was going to be one of my bitches, so I'm glad we're on to this one. Salt. Vilified. You're quite right. Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Jez. Keep going.
To the point where you get bullied, warned, kicked out of the group, or you leave because you know you're right, but you can't argue against 100 people saying you're wrong, right? Me and you, Nate, have seen scientific peer-reviewed papers on the use of salt, right?
Yep.
We used to have Dr. Peter Burgess writing for us, PhD in white spot, right?
Is that Burgess's brother?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one. We'd ask him every time we saw him. We would myth bust with him, wouldn't we? What's this about? You know, white spot
carbon.
coming from Singapore. What's this about? You know, what's this about super white spot? What's this about salt? What's this about this? Right.
Mm-hmm.
And salt is proven to have benefits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not long term. We're not saying keep a carp or a discus in salt its entire life, but it has its benefits when used briefly, properly, and at the right strength, right? We all know that.
I had this conversation. I had this conversation really recently with someone regarding. Well, I'll come to what it was regarding. But basically, they'd been on AI, and AI had reiterated, magnified what the generic internet was saying. It was like, definitely don't ever have pond salt in your pond. It's a real waste of time. Don't salt your pond up. And I'm like, literally, the only thing that will ease the symptoms of cyprinid virus, carpedema virus, is salt. Quite a high. That you even like put it in at 3 grams a liter. This needs to be like 6 to 8 grams a liter before it does anything. It's the only thing. Otherwise, all those fish are going to die. But it's like, oh, but AI says I can't salt. That's because the retardation has gone global. It's taken over the internet.
Nitrite. And when we talk about those guppy diseases, right? When I worked at a wholesaler and nothing was fixing these guppies week in, week out, I took the salt to 9 grams, right? Which is a third seawater. And do you know what? They all got better because those diseases, the guppy can survive at 9 grams a litre, but the diseases can't, and they look bloody good for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So let's not say, oh, don't salt live bearers, blah, blah, blah. Well, when you've tried every single thing that's available to you, right, and nothing's working, try it. Try it at 9 grams. I'm not saying it's not going to wipe out your biological filter. It is, but that takes us back to where we were 5 minutes ago. As a medication, try it.
Yep, agreed. Hard agree.
I like salt on my chips.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Good chat.
Right, whose go is it?
Whose turn is it now?
Mine, Jeremy. I think it's yours, Jeremy. Oh, did you? No, Jeremy, you said salt, didn't you? Then I don't know what's going on.
Well, I keep going on.
Right, let me think. What is a thing in the hobby that I really, really hate? Okay, here's one. Why are you laughing at?
Go on.
Why are you laughing at that? No, because you're laughing now. It's putting me off. I don't know. I've got so many.
I've got one. Well, I'm just going to
go on, Jeremy. You go with yours. Go with yours.
Right, in vitro plants. Right, in vitro plants. Tiny aquarium plants in little gel pots. Right. Again, like the nano thing,
doesn't even taste nice.
Everyone becomes like an elitist aquascaper, right? When they're in the possession of those bloody plants, right?
Yeah, that's how it works. No, that's how it works.
They're expensive. Now, I remember when they launched, and Tropica said, right, disease-free, pest-free, grown in laboratory conditions, right? Sterile. If they're sterile, why do they go mouldy week in, week out? Answer me that.
The thing about plants can't be sterile because they need mycorrhizal fungi to survive. Like plants by nature can't be sterile and healthy. I suppose they could be sterile, but they're probably not going to be healthy.
Right. So I don't like the fact that they go mouldy. I don't like the fact that they're tiny. What else don't I like about them? Just
expensive.
The lack of instant gratification.
Can we talk about? Hold on.
Compared with buying an 18-inch Amazon sword plant that you put in your tank that's $375, it's perfect.
Hold on, I've got a big one to add on this as well, Jeremy.
Go on.
The amount of goddamn packaging used.
Exactly.
How much? Like you don't need plastic. You don't need that much plastic for plants.
Or a fridge. Or a fridge, Max.
A fridge, exactly. You don't. It's all added cost. Like. The fact that shops are silly enough to be running a fridge for some plants when they can just have a goddamn cascade. Can I take it this a little bit further as well? Like the obsession with potted plants over bunch plants, because bunch plants can be absolutely brilliant, right?
Yeah.
And you don't need them in a pot. You don't need plants in a pot. You can get
they should be coming out anyway.
Yeah, exactly that. You can get brilliant bunch pot plants that are going to be cheaper. You're not going to have to fight the pot. And then you don't have to worry about the pot, which is added weight and plastic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly.
But there's like a snobbery where it's like, oh well, we why would we sell bunch plants? And it's like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I do one quick? I've got one.
No, yeah, of course you can.
It's kind of linked. I absolutely hate the word and the embracing of the word epiphyte or epiphyte, it's sometimes called.
Yeah.
Because it's not a fucking plant that grows on wood or stone. An epiphyte is a plant that grows on another plant. It's an epibiote. It's like mistletoe, like a parasitic plant. Poison ivy growing up a tree. That's an epiphyte. It's got to be on another living plant. If it's not a living plant,
various bromeliads, tillandsia, neoregelias.
Bingo. Sort of yeah. What you're looking at is either a lithophyte, so on stone, or
xenophyte.
Xylophyte would technically be on a wood. Yeah. If it's dying wood or dead wood, xylophyte. If it's on a stone, lithophyte. Like mosses are lithophytes.
What would a lignophyte be?
That's deadwood, isn't it?
Is that deadwood versus? Yeah, because xylos live.
But then, right? So the customer's going on to you about this. I'm going to super glue it. I'm going to do this. You're like, hang on a minute. You can't even keep fish yet. So why are you super gluing shit onto rocks, right? You can't keep fish. Learn how to keep fish. Mature your filter. Buy a decent tank that isn't 24 liters, right? Mature it properly. Stock it slowly. Start with the easy to keep fish. Give it a couple of years. Then come back. They skip it.
That's a gear grinder unto itself. The people who've trying to run before they can crawl. And to be fair, you do see it in a lot of hobbies. You used to see a lot of it in the skateboarding hobby. People are trying to do the single most advanced tray flip. And it's like, you can't even ollie yet. You can't even you can't even manual. You can't do anything. And you're trying to do this ultra complex 20 years of training move. But it's exactly the same with fish keeping. It's like you're trying to bite off more than you can chew. You haven't even... I could ask you, what did Nitrous Simonis do? And you'll just go blank-faced. You haven't even got that far yet. I can ask you what your KH is, and you won't know what KH even is, let alone what it is.
I know what KH is.
They'll come in and go, yeah, I'm halfway through a full blackout. You're like, a full blackout? Your tank's 2 weeks old. What the hell are you doing? Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I do think that segues us on nicely to probably my greatest single bugbear, which is now hypocritical of me, which has got to be YouTubers. And that's...
I think... Can I say something?
Yeah.
Carry on, sorry.
The blind leading the blind, and the sheer number of YouTubers I see who are trying to stay one lesson ahead of the class that they're teaching. It's like the piano teacher who's getting lessons every week. They're only one lesson ahead of their student. They know 2/3 of piss all, portray themselves as experts, and every time they need to learn something for the next episode, they have to go to an actual expert, and then they pretend to be the expert. And then they try and peddle it out like, this is how you do it as an expert. And then the moment someone gets a problem that requires a nuanced and engaging response, actually, this has now happened. I've now got this breakout of X algae. What do I do? So supposed YouTube celebs like, oh shit, I haven't got a clue. Never experienced that. I need to ask my oracle.
They can cry on the camera that the fish is dead, get 1 million likes for it, and everyone allows them.
Hold on. Right, let me make you. I'm going to give you a title, and then I want you both to give me the face that goes with the title. Okay, we're going to do a couple of YouTube titles now. I'm going to give you the title. You do the face. First up, it's "Oh no, all my Malawis died." What's the face? Nice. Next up is new fish you won't have seen before. Before you do it, the fish is a German yellow guppy, probably. Jeremy's really good. I really like that. The last one.
I was watching YouTube today.
I discovered something in my tank that shouldn't be in my tank.
I'm going to hold something up for it as well.
Yeah. Well, Rebecca's just said it. It's the recent I discovered this topic, like the video. I discovered bloodworm could cause issues for fish. I discovered old tank syndrome. I discovered archaea are involved in nitrification. She's right.
I discovered a fish shop down the road.
Yeah.
And it goes back to this thing. We have touched on this, right? This thing, it's not just fish keeping, it's everything. You know how like kind of Love Island celebrities and kind of, the kind of people who just want to be famous. And then they make
famous for being famous.
Then they make documentaries on.
They try and become something off the back of being famous rather than being that
but
thing
they'll make documentaries on discoveries like about abortion or something, and they'll go, these are the things you didn't know about abortion. You're like, well, we did, and
everyone knew this.
Film them going, that's horrendous. That's this. It's that, and it's like you should have learned that in school. If you'd have been listening, do you know what I mean? I don't need to watch you making a film about it when everyone knows it anyway. It's only you didn't know it. Now we're watching you react to not knowing it and discovering it in your mid-20s when you should have learned that as a child.
Yeah. It's little Jay Goody syndrome, isn't it? You probably won't remember who that is, Max. But it's Jay Goody syndrome.
Because I had Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
If you remember, there was I don't think I should tell you. Can I say it on live what the card was?
The cards dictate it, mate.
So can I say it?
You either can or you can't. It's 50-50.
Well, do you think it's can or can't?
I think it's can or it's can't. Either I'm right or I'm wrong, Max.
Yeah, good point.
50-50.
I'm not going to take those chances. Anyway, on the subject of YouTubers, I had something to say, and the thing that I had to say has momentarily escaped me.
For fuck's sake.
God, what was I going to say? No, I had something really pertinent to say about YouTubers. Probably that I absolutely hate them all and they're all silly. But I think probably more to the point, what I was going to say is that the thing that makes YouTubers the way they are is the thing that makes Facebook mods and that 21-year-old dude in a shop the way that they are. I think it's all quite a similar... It's a similar thing. It's being put on a pedestal and then sort of like not. It's like the opposite of imposter syndrome.
Well, it's like Donald Trump gets with his advisors. They start off by praising him, so it just makes them do more mad stuff.
It's exactly what Jeremy's saying. I want to say what you're referring to there, Max, as well, is a positive feedback loop. So if I throw out a video and I'm like, oh, this is me, and I'm just going to put medication in my tank, and then get 3 views, 2 dislikes. Never going to do that again. If I get one like, oh, I'm going to see what happens when I put methylene blue up my eyes, and I get 50,000 likes. So that's what they like. Next week, I'm going to put malachite green up my arse. Next week, I'm going to put chloramine on my armpits. And you lose your integrity, and you just start to feed the masses the lowest common denominator.
So the fact that our viewership is reducing, does that mean that we're actually absolutely brilliant at what we're doing?
No, it just means we're wankers.
Yeah, it means we don't care. It means we're just talking like we're not being videoed, which would never happen for.
So should we try and get ourselves into one of these positive loops? I've got some malachite green here, and I do have an arsehole.
Well, yeah, but if we were responding to the feedback in that particular way, then we would be stuck in that loop. Yeah. Just snort it, Max.
I mean, I've drank acroflavin.
Snort levomysol, Max. That'll be good for a laugh.
Off he goes. Oh.
Snort some potassium permanganate. That'll be
every time he farts tomorrow, he's going to get a green stain in his joggers. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yes. Oh, he's got some as well.
What you got there, Max?
I've got some FMG mixture.
Nice.
Drink it.
And I'm going to be putting this up my arsehole in the next episode.
If you did that, though, we would have 1 million views if you did that. I can guarantee it. But that then is the problem, because you just have to get more and more lowest common denominator.
Hold on a minute. We could be on something here. All we have to do is one stupid thing at the beginning, and then we go, right, that's out of the way. Now we're going to talk about how much we hate blind cavefish.
Yeah.
And we could continue to be us, provided we pull off one silly prank.
Well, the following video would
that's
be,
how it begins.
And I nearly died. So then it would be the hospital scene. It would be the... Yeah,
that's really good. I like that. This week, Nathan's going to cut off his little finger with bolt crops. And then we're going to talk about Parasphrominus, for example.
Yeah, that's where it's going to go. Sadly, that's exactly where it's going.
My favourite YouTuber quote is, I'm doing this, but I'm experienced, but you shouldn't do this. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, do as I say, not as you do.
Yeah. Formalin is nasty as hell. Nathan said this as well. I worked somewhere where they wanted dosing somewhere customers can't see in an enclosed area.
Yeah, formalin's hideous.
So I should definitely be putting up my bum.
For sure.
You're a grown man.
Gargle it. Gargle it.
Hold on, Nathan. Will I die if I do that?
You either will or you won't.
Exactly. I've dropped the FMG.
I hope it's ruptured. I hope it's mixing with some acid down there.
It's not. We did make chlorine gas the other day.
I love doing that.
We accidentally made chlorine gas the other day.
Good. Well, that's a good sterilizer.
And I started coughing a lot.
Yeah, you will be screwed for years on that.
I left the area.
I hate the smell of FMG. I hate it.
I don't mind
that's
FMG.
got that
It's
kind
of almost like
choking.
a pastry-like scent.
I don't know about that. Anyway, so moving on. Well, AI, right? AI will put pay to all of these YouTubers because AI can do what they do. And this is, we discussed it very briefly at the start of the show, but AI, right? It doesn't affect you anymore, Nath. It doesn't affect Max. It doesn't affect me because we were clever enough to start doing manual shit, right? That AI can't do. But I'll tell you this, right? I listen to Radio 4 every now and again to catch up on news and have a kind of a...
Which one's that?
An adult news, right? But everyone at Radio 4 is shitting themselves because they've just understood exactly how powerful AI is, right? AI can do its own radio show. AI can do its own YouTube channel. AI can do its own magazine, right? AI can do anything you can imagine, right? And it will do it. It'll do it. And this is the first time, right? We're apes, right? We are organic. We are getting something digital, something non-organic and going, you do it then. You do it. And we've never had this before.
Yep. And it's only going to get, well, depends which way you look at it, either better or worse. Worse for so many people, better for others. It's not going to go backwards from here. We're going to end up with thinking machines. We're going to end up with, what's the episode out of the June series? The Butlerian jihad. It's going to be us against the machines.
Yeah. Anything that we can think of, right, that's like a mental job, any kind of, if your job is accounting, you're doomed, right? If you're a creator, you're doomed. Anything you can think of that involves any kind of brain power, it's going to do it in a fraction of a second for free, right? And it will do it again and again and again.
The most poetic part about that is it's going to take out the most vain people first, because the most vain people were the first to throw all of their intellect onto the internet and make it openly available to those who expose the most of themselves, who couldn't help themselves, are going to get ripped off first. The silent majority, or the silent people who've not done anything online, they're not going to be copied. It's going to be the narcissists that get it first.
That's a good point.
We're going to see a narcissist suicide genocide in about 20 years. They're just all going to kill themselves.
Kind of evolution, I suppose, if you will.
It's lovely.
It is quite
it is. It's hyper evolution, right? Taxonomy, right? You imagine taxonomy, right? AI can read every single ichthyology paper ever published in a fraction of a second and draw its own conclusions. Right, so 200 years of ichthyology means absolutely nothing other than the fact that we've provided the info for that mechanism to then do its own thing. We measured the fish, we said where they came from, what we thought they were, and it will just run with that now.
Yeah, although it will also cause a backlash, it will just cause more people to put all the information behind paywalls. So the good stuff, the people in the know, the scientists, are going to be like, hang on a minute, we're not going to just put that where it's readily available online so that AI can nick it. Bollocks to that. You want that, you pay 500 quid a year for the journal.
Won't AI pay for it then?
500 quid a year for a journal? Probably not. Not when it needs everything across the whole world.
Someone said the other day that everything digital is accessible, though, if you get what I mean. In that,
yeah, it can be found.
Yeah.
That's what Sci-Hub's for.
Anyway, I have made, while we've been talking, I've made a little YouTube thumbnail for next week's episode. We are gonna drop to the lowest denominator. The title of next week's video is Top 7 Tropical Fish You Need to See. Okay.
That's a point.
That's what it's gonna look like.
I can't see that, Max. I'm literally working on a screen as big as a matchbox.
It's called You Need to See, and they can't see it.
And can I tell you what the fish are?
Can I add this to my hates?
Yeah. Let me tell you what the top 7 tropical fish are that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about betta fish because they're vibrant and bold.
Pronounce it right, Max. It's beta or nothing.
Beta or nothing.
Beta.
Because they're vibrant and bold. Discus because they're peaceful and colourful.
Yeah,
Angelfish because they're elegant and graceful.
Yeah.
Neon Tetra because they're small and bright.
Yeah.
Guppy because they're active and get this, hardy.
Yeah.
Corridorus because they're friendly and clean. And Honeygarami because they're calm and beautiful.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Do you know how many views we got on this video? It's obviously estimated. We're gonna get 258,000 views in 2 days.
Doesn't surprise me.
We're gonna get 487 comments. One of the comments is, "These fish are incredible. The colours are unreal. Mind blown emoji." And then some of our other videos are gonna be 10 rare fish worth owning. Number one's obviously better because it's bold and colourful. Best tropical fish for beginners. How to set up a stunning aquarium. Top 5 colourful schooling fish. And 5 fish keeping mistakes. Don't do this.
Amazing.
That's where
Absolutely
we're going to
amazing.
go. Do you remember what AI thought what AI thought your nickname was, Nathan?
Was it? Do you know what? I was going to say something so inappropriate there. We would have just gone to prison. No, I'm going to keep still on this one.
Do you not remember when it said that you were the fishy man? Nathan,
Oh
the fishy
God,
man
the
Hill.
fishy man.
Oh yeah, get called that a lot.
That's actually a pet hate as well, I have to admit. So
people that call you the fishy
I
man.
apologize. No, I apologise to anyone that does it. Well, actually, I sort of don't. I do and I don't. It's the people that have to put a fish part in their moniker, their online persona. Now, I had to do it with Nathan Hill Acris just to differentiate. That was more for my benefit. So I knew I was either logging into my fish account, so I had to behave, or my normal trolling account, so I could just rip the shit out of people. It was more for my benefit. But when you've got like Mikey, the Codfather, Schwalesy, and I'm like, oh, shut up, you pathetic half-wits. You're impressing no one. That one boils my piss. It's the fishy names, the fishy monikers.
Yeah.
Jeremy,
and they're the most popular.
Fishy? Jeremy, what would your fishy moniker be?
I don't know, bloody cichlid Jeremy or something. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's horrible. I love it. That's absolutely disgusting.
I'd go with naughty nudie brag Nathan. Bit of alliteration.
Alan was the Grimsby fish man, exactly. Yeah, you know, fish guy, whatever, fish.
The Grimsby fish man.
But it's when people embrace it, or rather, when people haven't even been given that honorific, but just invent it for themselves and throw. Yeah.
That is bad. Like,
I'm Terry the fish pert. It's like, no, you're not. You're a fucking unemployed pickle jar manufacturer in Croydon.
Then you could do a video, but then Terry the fish pert, whatever, you could then do a video going 10 things that are untrue about the hobby, like we're doing now, right? And that would be really big because you could go, people say to cycle your filter. I say it's a load of old crap. Just get some dirt from outside and do it. And you're off then. And you've actually
just get some
poo. Yeah, you're just off. And what is it, right, with filterless aquariums when there's a frigging filter in it? Oh, no, that's just a pump for circulation and a sponge to trap the wet. That's a filter. Don't tell me it's not a filter. It's a filter.
I've got a challenge for you both. Come up with a YouTube bullshit right now. Come up with a YouTube bullshit. On the spot.
Well, as in, I need to push something.
Yeah, the next big thing. The next big bullshit.
You don't keep fish, you keep water.
Oh no, that's.
I don't like that actually. I really don't like that. But I want you to make one. Let's come back to that. Let's come back to that in 5 minutes because that's a really good hit. But right now, I want you to come up with a fish bullshit. Right now, come up with one off the top of your head.
While your heater is ruining your hobby.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Mine is don't keep any cichlids. Here's why.
Okay. Yeah.
Being something or other. Never keep cichlids. That's my new bullshit.
No tank is too small for big fish.
Yeah, I like that. Come on, Jeremy. You've got.
It'll be something aggressive.
Here's why flake should be banned.
Grow your fish to the size of your tank.
Oh yeah.
I'd make $1 million on that.
How to keep big fish in small tanks. That'd be a good YouTube video. That.
How to stop your goldfish from growing.
Oh yeah, I like that. I really like that. Jeremy,
Horrid.
can we come back to that you just said? I've forgotten what you said.
I've forgotten what I said.
Keep water, not fish.
Keep water, not fish.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I hate that. I hate that with a passion.
You know what I mean?
That might be one of my biggest hates.
Yeah, you keep the water. Your fish are riddled in parasites. They're eating each other. They're beating.
Then you're not feeding them properly.
You just keep that water. You just tell me that you've got 0 nitrite. You just keep on keeping that water, mate. Well done, you.
Literally, your whole cichlid is knee deep in sorobim, and it's like, don't worry about the fish, mate. It's all the water. Literally choking to death.
You worry about the water, mate.
Hi, I'm in your shop today. I'm one of the best fish keepers ever. Look at me. I'm so good at keeping water. My nitrates are so low. My nitrogen's low. My parameters are good. The acidity is right. The water's good. And I bring you a sample and you test it. Yeah, the water's good. Why did you, whatever.
Yeah. I've been keeping fish for years. My one was that big. My one was that big.
What fish have you got? Oh, there's none in there. Because they've all fucking died because I didn't feed them.
But the water's fine.
But I've continued to do water changes. It's just a stupid thing to say. I really hate it. It's like it actually makes me cross. And you can tell that these are not people who've ever kept fish that requires a little bit of observation, a little bit of care, a bit of studious viewing time. It's just people being dumb as hell.
But it's also an instant indicator that they're not observing the fish. Right?
Yeah,
they're just at no stage in their entire lives did they study that fish. Not because they've been told to, just because they want to. Did they look at that fish and go, "Oh, one of your fins is stuck to the side of your body and it's not flapping like the other one. Oh, you're looking at. Did you just flick on a rock?" They just go,
No. The levels are fine. Water. The levels are fine. This is. Do you know what? And I'm going to circle back around. This is the problem with aquascapers. Because they don't care about the fish. Yeah. If you ever go into like a specialist aquascaping shop, this is going to sound brutal and look, it's hateful, but whatever. I'm going to say it because we're here. It's a hateful episode. If you go into the aquascaping shops, the fish are always in bad shape because they don't get fed properly. The water's always crystal clear, but the fish look like crap.
Well, also, Matt, CO2 is bad for them, but let's not talk about that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, CO2 across the action of gills, yeah. Plus, of course, this is the other unspoken thing about aquascape tanks. They're literally swimming around in a nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium slurry.
Yeah.
They're just, it's like,
stuff that shouldn't be in the tank. Just stuff that shouldn't be in the tank. Simple as that.
Yeah, they're just in a solution of nutrients. With
the most ridiculously bright lights that are absolutely not good for any fish. There's like about 3 fish that can survive. Ironically, Optocinclus are probably the only fish well suited to an
limestone and carbon dioxide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in calcium.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah. The chemical soup thing. It's like, what's wrong with your kids, Jeff? It's I don't know. I've been bathing them in baby bio recently. I don't know what's happening to them. Their kidneys are failing, and
the water level to the absolute top, right? Oh yeah, it looks better. Right, put your hand in. Show me what happens when your tank is full to the absolute. Put your hand in. Oh, it's overflowed.
Eureka! Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I do.
You got the reference there.
I did get the reference.
Yeah, you're right. That's when they've got the stupid little droppers. I'm coming back to that again because I hate those. To feed like 3 pellets to fish that don't even eat pellets.
A glass
bougie
pepper
and cool.
grinder.
It's bougie and cool. Oh, look at me. I've got the newest AFB because it's always like 3 letters, not just ADA. It's always 3 stupid letters, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a glass clicker, and I've put some stupidly overpriced, unpalatable pellets in there that are too big for my son Danio to eat. But it looks really cool on video when I lean over the tank and do this, and I've put a stupid filter over it to put on Instagram.
Yeah, that's it. I've got my brand new BBC filter. It's like, oh, shut up. No one cares.
Just like, honestly, like I look at the fish and the fish are crying.
Well.
Next pet hate, that's just caused the next one. Why do all aquariums look exactly the same, right? Today I'm doing a Malawi cichlid tank. Why has the Malawi cichlid tank got frigging Java fern in it? Why have you aquascaped it like a Mana would do it? Why have you made it look like a mountain? It's a rocky lake, right? Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
A little bit of light to bring on that one. I've got a guy who has been increasingly getting into the more extreme fringes of fish keeping. He showed me his tank today. He's gone down a botanicals path. He's got like 2 inches of botanicals at the bottom of this tank.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It was the best tank I've seen this year. I was trying to praise him. I couldn't praise him enough at the time. He's got 2 Ivanacara bimaculata.
Oh yeah.
At one end, I've never seen colours so fierce on bimaculata.
Yeah.
And it's the beautiful thing is the final insult. It's an aquascape dimension tank. It's like 60 by 40 by about 30. And he's just botanical and it's senseless. I'm like, oh, what a blessed sigh of relief.
Apparently it's this guy's tank, but he could just be lying. It might not be him.
Yeah.
Is that you? What a tank. Yeah, that could be. That could be my guy. That could be Dean.
Tanks like that are always quite pleasant to see. You know, when you work in the shop and somebody brings one in and they go, "Oh, you started talking about your tank. Oh, it's natural." And you go, "Is it bollocks? Let's have a look then." And you go, "Oh, okay, all right. This guy knows what he's doing."
Yeah,
and that's nice. But half of the time, it's like got a bloody space dog, an angry green man in it.
Yeah. That's why this one was a delight. After literally like months and months of having to like grit my teeth and be like, "Oh, that's a lovely tank you've got there." I saw this and I was like, "That's absolutely amazing. That's a tank I born out of my own heart." Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
We love to see stuff like that.
But it's also the claims. I mean, there was one bloody what's his face, bless him, from Sitchi, right? The American guy. What's his name? We like him. He's funny. The Sitchi
Jason Wilson.
Went to the Cichlid Brothers. It's just come up 2 days ago. World's tallest custom freshwater aquarium. You know, Cichlid Bros, 3 feet high.
Is that it?
I
clicked
on it because it said world's tallest custom freshwater aquarium.
We had a bigger one than that at Maidenhead at Bolton.
Yeah, we had one bigger than that bloody at Reseath College.
I had a 5-foot tank, and I turned it on its side, and it was bigger than that.
At what point are people gonna? Do you know what I mean? People have to be responsible for their actions. At what point do you go?
Do you know what? AI should be like getting used for this, and it should like scan YouTube titles, and it should say, "No, can't have that. You're lying. You're a lying bastard. Change it." That'd be a good use of AI.
Well, it's interesting because Oliver Knott, the German guy, you'll notice that the German...
He's arch nemesis of Jason Sports Massage.
Right. The Germans have to say...
On account of it being a knot.
They have to say it's an advert. Have you noticed? They have to go #Werbung, whatever that means, like sponsored or advert. They have to. Mm-hmm. He can't go, "This is the best filter I've ever used in my life." It goes... You need to tell someone that you're being paid to say that, and they have to do it. So the Germans are very practical in that respect.
Yeah, it's good as that.
That's good.
Because then you can go, "Oh, hang on a minute, it says it's a frigging advert." So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
so yeah, I mean that's a lot of hate. Do you know, I'm just thinking on the subject of AI because we use it. I'm actually going to ask AI what the next big thing in fish keeping is, and see what it says.
What's probably my penis, isn't it?
No, that's not very big at all.
So
50-50.
It's 50-50, mate. It's either big or it's not. And again, back to Jeremy Beadle.
What do we think about
it's
it
both
being
at the same time?
Wi-Fi controlled botanicals?
It's the next big thing, isn't it?
A Wi-Fi leaf. Yeah.
Oh, back to pet hates. The fact that
AI-powered aquariums.
Oh. Well, that's not far off.
Hang on.
Number 3, ecosystem tanks instead of species tanks.
Mm.
But they won't be ecosystems, right?
Captive bred rare fish.
Ecosystem, again, is an overused term. It's a buzzword, right?
Nano predators.
It's a fashion word. Oh, I've set up an ecosystem aquarium. No, you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Not
in the slightest.
You set up an aquascape.
Yep. Yeah, it's hermetically sealed from the rest of the world. You've got an aquarium in a condom. It can't interact with anything else ever. It's sterile from the rest of the world. But yeah, a pet hate, because I'm just trying to get us back on the rails because we've derailed a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
The insistence to this day that and the promotion by stores about clean up fish. Catfish will clean your tank. The supposed cleaners. It's problematic on too many levels.
We don't like that. We don't like it.
I think the one that pisses me off the most, though, is it's promoting laziness on the part of the aquarist. It's like, why do you need an algae cleaning fish? Why can't you be asked to do the simple basic maintenance for your fish to keep your hobby subsiding or subsisting?
That is the paradox, though, and I do feel sorry for new hobbyists in that they're given the eye candy first. They're given the dream, right? But no one tells them until week 4, right? Oh yeah, you had to cycle it, and it was going to go green, and you were going to get white spot, and this is normal because you just see their faces drop, right? So I don't know what the answer to this is. I really don't. But it's not. The only answer is don't buy an aquarium, right? Buy a TV, because then you can watch an aquarium, you can turn it off, it never gets algae. You can get AI, right? AI, make me an aquarium on my 60-inch TV that I can watch, right? And I can change every day. Tonight I want a Mabuna tank. Tomorrow I want an Aquascape tank, because they're not. They have to clean it. It's like, I don't know what's the equivalent. It's like having to wash the dishes, isn't it? It's like being a chef and having to cook and wash and do everything around it, and they're not prepared for it. But it's not their fault.
Yeah, it's like buying a top-end sports bike or something, and not realizing you actually have to do oil changes and you need to service the damn thing. So I thought this was going to run for 100,000 miles. I didn't realize that's like change spark plugs and get the air filters out.
The drop-off is real for a reason. The dropout rate of that magic within 2 years, 90% dropout or whatever it is. Well, yeah, because they didn't sign up for that. But there's nothing we can do to really, apart from they'll just buy more filters. They'll go, oh well, I've got two FX5s and a UV on this. Why isn't it fixing it now then? And you're like, well,
but I think I do get tired at the laziness or the complacency of many stores when it comes to things like cleaner fish, because it's like, so what? I'll get 6 cories and they'll clean up the bottom, and the storekeeper's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, wheel that back. No, they'll clean your tank up in the way the dog will keep my carpet clean in my house. If it's good food, he'll eat it. He won't eat his own shit in the corner. He's going to leave that alone.
I would personally.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Listen,
we all need a max for our tank.
AI has given me the 2 predictions of what we can expect to see in the future, and they are incredible. Okay, so first of all, mandarins are going to become freshwater.
Okay,
I'm seeing it.
Freshwater mandarins. Watch out for a shop near you. Second of all,
you won't be able to put them with Africans, though, because all the Africans are going to be saltwater.
Exactly, yeah. There's going to be a bit of a transition there.
Or they won't. It's 50-50 max.
Exactly. The second one is my personal favourite. It's an eDNA scanner, so you can check to see if any fish have died behind the rocks. That's its only purpose.
I mean,
everybody
that's the same as clean. Why would you need that with a cleaning crew?
Everybody who keeps fish is going to have to get one of these eDNA scanners to see if any fish have died behind the rocks.
I think you've got a point with the Wi-Fi thing. It's just going to be app related, mobile phone related. That is the future, unfortunately. And the fact that we all document everything every second and then post it.
Do you know
it's
what's
the
really
whole
interesting?
Continued social mediaization of fish keeping.
Will the hobby even be a hobby at that point? Because if you fully automated it and you outsource it, all you've got is you've just got a living artwork at that point. You don't have a hobby. You're not interacting with it.
Do you remember that film WALL-E?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you were in it.
We literally.
You're on the ship.
Yes, I was the fat man. We're moving in that direction. We're literally going to have like an app that feeds and water changes your tank and like videos it, and it streams it to your phone, so you can sit in bed and watch your fish tank on your phone, even though the tank's over there. You're not going to look at the tank; you're going to look at it on your phone. That's literally what we're going to get to. I mean, the fact that people like, do you know, somebody the other day, they had issues with one of the fish, right? And I was like, well, have you got a picture of the fish? And they were like, yeah, hold on. They sent me a screenshot from a camera that faces the tank.
Yeah.
Instead of taking a picture or a video of the fish, they took a screenshot.
Yeah.
Sent me the screenshot. And that's where it's going.
It's the screen thing. You're right. It's the addiction to screens and phones. It's just part of that scrolling. It's just, you know, you look at people getting run over, you look at people in hurricanes and cows flying off into the air, and you look at an aquarium, and then you look at, I don't know, it just goes on and on. It's just that instant.
It's instant gratification, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Hobbies in a bad place.
Are we as susceptible to that though as hobbyists? Because we actually do invest in our hobby. We're not just endless doom scrollers. We do actually interact with our tanks. Is that really us?
We've hit on this before. I just think that, you know, Instagram sets such high expectations for what an aquarium could or should look like. You know, like we've said before, you know, 50 wild discus in a huge rimless aquarium with the most amazing living wall behind it, and, you know, clearly a millionaire type house, polished floors.
We don't like rims anymore, do we?
I don't like rimming.
I like rims. I like lids. I like hoods. But yeah,
who likes hoods?
But yeah, I don't know. But it's not the. It's a tricky one, isn't it? It just feels like it's running away with me. Maybe I am that person who's like, you're with me or against me. Do you know what I mean?
It's 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
You're either with me or against me.
It's still supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be something that you do as opposed to doom scrolling online. And in theory, it should still have that. If you're doom scrolling continuously and ignoring your own tank, you're not even a fish keeper at that point. You're just a doom scroller with a tank.
Correct.
It's a valid point.
We do it because we're actually a bit addicted and a bit, you know.
Nathan, in your shop, do you ever get customers talking to other customers?
Not that often, to be fair.
Because this used to be a thing, like in a shop, and this wasn't that long ago. And I think this is more of a cultural shift rather than just a fish keeping shift. But if you were in a shop, chances are, and you were into fish, you'd end up talking to somebody else about fish who was just another customer. And you'd strike up a conversation and you would talk about fish. And it was fun. And that, I feel like that doesn't happen anymore.
I think that's a broader reflection on society. I think that happens across most hobbies and interests now. So if you go to any kind of gathering with your special interest, in my case, be that skateboards or pipe tobacco, whatever, everyone's LARPing. Everyone tends to be like wallflowers now. They're literally like boys and girls at a 15-year-old school disco. Like everyone's just like pinned to the wall and not prepared to like engage with anyone else. I think that's just a cultural phenomenon rather than just a fish thing.
I see it in marine. See, marine customers are different because they're extrovert and they'll start a conversation with anyone.
That's the difference in marine.
They'll always start talking to each other. So the detriment of the retailer when you're like, hang on a minute, I just explained to him that yellow tang was a bad idea. You're now saying it's fine. You've kept it for 10 years. You've now given him your mobile number, and now you're going to sell him the tang out of your tank. Do you know what I mean? In my space, that's what gets me. The kind of, oh yeah, let's, and they'll go, oh, it's all right. You know that I'm going to buy the skimmer off him instead. He's got one second hand. Cheers, Jeremy. Thanks for that. You're like, oh, we're off. Do you know what I mean? But it just happens. It happens.
Oh, that is a pet hate.
I
do like that one.
I don't like cats. That's probably my biggest pet hate. Actually, no, cats are all right. Guinea pigs, maybe.
We've still got 20 minutes. And I feel there's an awful lot we haven't crammed in. I'm sure we hate more than this.
Go on, are we doing pet hate still?
Yeah,
we should still be on it because
that's the episode, isn't it?
We've not scratched the surface.
What do we hate? Let's have a think about what we hate.
Can I do a pet niggle rather than a pet hate briefly while you ponder that?
Of course you can do a little niggle.
A pet niggle I have is the lack of communication between water companies and people who keep fish. Why can't someone open up a pissing channel between the water boards and the fish keepers so that we can find out ahead of time when they're going to do stuff like pipe work and throw loads of like alkaloids down our pipes and make our water go from like pH 6 to pH 9? Or where is the lack? I appreciate they only have to like tell us for human purposes, like human consumptive purposes.
Hold on, it wouldn't take a lot to develop an app for this, and if everybody just downloads the app, say
they just need one PR person.
Well, not even that. If you've got an app that says, "Oh, by the way, at this time, this is going to come through your water," and then you do it as it's easy.
Just very communication.
Simple. Yeah,
it does annoy me.
They should just buffer the water. Fish keeping was easy until I moved to the northwest. Now you can look at a tank, clear water, otherwise healthy fish, but it's got a KH of 0 and it's about to crash. And you're just like,
yep.
I've never had this before. Do you know what I mean? You're like, everything's fine. And then someone local from Wigan will go, you check your KH. I'm like, shut up, mate. I've been doing this 40 years. I don't need to check you check the KH, it's 0. The fish are falling apart in front of your eyes. You're just like, well, that's a new one.
I'm with you there. We knew when we stood we were down south. It's like if we got a problem, it's ammonia or it's nitrite. There's nothing else that's the problem.
So, hold on.
Up here, it's like, oh shit, they're dissolving.
The problem's 50-50.
Peterborough had a TDS of 500, right? It was great. If I wanted soft water, I had to use RO water, right?
Hold on. Now, what do you prefer, hard water or
gourami fall apart? Do you know what I mean?
Wait, do you prefer
loving fish on the planet?
Would you prefer hard or soft water coming out your tap?
I always yearned for soft water, right? And now I've got it. I hate it.
Really?
Yes, it's a fucking nightmare.
It, Max. Even soft water fish die in soft water.
Hold on a minute.
It's too soft.
Do you know what our TDS was at home out of the tap?
Go on.
When I had the fish house. No, because you won't believe me. You'll think I'm bullshitting.
I will. It could be 0.
Yeah, we know you are.
No, it wasn't that much. It was regularly coming out at 64.
Bullshit.
I knew you'd say that. But yeah, it was coming out.
He's either lying or he's not.
Exactly. So yeah. Literally. No, it was coming out at like 64 sometimes. I mean, for a pistogram, it was brilliant.
Yeah. I remember when I was in Syon Park, when I first got into the retail side of things, we did a KH test on the tap water down there. We gave up at 30. It was just getting, by this point, it was like jet black. It was blue. We're like, fuck this.
You should have been doing a water test on the KH.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for buffering, though. So the answer to the whole water authority thing as well, buffer the water, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this thing about, I've worked in Wigan, right? And I've worked in Southport, where I live now. And both of them, residents will go, oh, it's really hard water around here. Then the person on the same street, 2 houses away, will go, oh, it's soft water around here, mate. And you'll go, what are you both talking about? They'll go, oh, yeah, there's a dividing line right down this road. You're like, really? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've got different water to you, and you've both got different water to me. Go down south, everyone's got the same water. Hard. That's
what should happen. The water board should make like a national standard tap water, and it should be like pH 7.2, KH of 8, GH of 8, and it's like everyone's getting exactly the same, so you know where you stand.
If the laws on having knives and gangs were a bit more stringent, would the water down south be less hard?
Yeah, probably. He's a winner, it won't.
Yeah. So it works. Right.
Any more pet hates, or we're going to do Bob Meehan's suggestions of top 10 fish for the audience?
Bob Meehan's a little man, isn't he?
Oh, he's so little, he's disappeared. He's gone
tiny.
He's gone intercellular this week.
Yeah, he's gone into the quantum realm.
Let me just quickly brood on my... I'm just brooding on mine.
We've got some more hatreds. There's loads.
There's a lot of hates.
All right,
I hate shops that don't feed their fish properly.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
And that's really prevalent. It's really prevalent.
Yeah, feeding once a day or not at all.
Once
just
a
on
day,
tiny bit of
food
flake,
that the fish aren't eating because they're more bothered about keeping the water or lining the what's it called when you bring stuff forward on the shelves? What do they call it? Facing up. Facing up. More bothered about facing up and keeping the fronts of the tanks than feeding. And the fish are wasting away and not eating up because they don't look at them. But whatever. Go on.
I think my final one, I think, is retailers who think they're social media celebrities because they've got a handful of followers. That one absolutely bowls my piss. That they think that the customers want to see every fucking aspect of their lives. It's like, no, the guys followed you because they were just interested in seeing what stock list you had this week.
No. Can I?
They don't care what you had at the Chinese restaurant last Thursday. They don't need a 2-hour video about it. Yeah.
Can I expand on it? Nathan, please?
Of course.
Yeah. The retailers, right? They get a box of fish in, right? And the fish is over in a corner there, not floating in a tank, not even begun acclimatizing, and they're like, "Hi guys, we've got some new fish in today. I'm going to take you around and show you the new fish. It's great to have you all here. Look at me. Look at my face. Look at me. I'm here. There's some fish sat over there in ammonia soup. I'm not doing anything about that. But look at my face." And it's like, what are you doing? Get the fish 100%. Into a tank. Get the fish into a tank. Get the fish into a tank. Get the fish into a tank.
They've been in a dark box for 65 hours, and you've just gone woof into full daylight.
Look at these! Ooh, look at these! Yeah. These are some really nice Malawi cichlids. These will be on sale from. Oh, they're all dead.
Mega fish delivery, and it's 3 boxes, right? And they also tag the supplier, so they go mega delivery. Thanks so much, Tropical Marine Centre. And you're like, you haven't even opened it yet, mate. Do you know what I mean? What are you thanking them for?
Yeah, it's all subs.
Oh, guys, this is one of the downsides to importing fish. As you can see, you do get a few dead ones in the bag. The water isn't really clear. Let me show you all the bad things in the hobby to make you never want to keep fish again. But
99% mortality rate.
One of the downsides and we feel like as shops we should be transparent and show you this. So this is a bag of fish soup because they're all dead because we've gone for the cheapest ones from the crappiest supplier. But I'm going to throw that over there. And I'm going to get my video out, and you can look at my face again while I chat some absolute bogus. I'm so cross.
Yeah. Holding fish up to the light that are just scattering in the bag, just silver, just like
you can hear them thudding against the fucking side of the bag.
This is my impression of
30 of them are upside down.
This is my impression of a tiger barb in a box that's just been opened and brought up into an incandescent light. Okay, here we go.
I'll do the noise. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
They want to be
That's
careful
approximately
what
it looks like.
I haven't seen a shop showing a bag of soup yet, but don't get a bag.
Oh, I have.
I've seen it, and I've seen it before.
I've seen it.
He's showing bags of dead L numbers and stuff.
But do you know what the worst part about it is? They don't realise they're showing a bag of soup because they're so bloody bothered about video themselves. They've just picked the bag up. They're talking to the followers. They've held it up to the camera, and then they go, "Ooh, I won't show you that one." They didn't even know.
It's as grey as an overcast cloud. Yeah. I think we've probably hit on the mothership of pet hates on that one. We all got so angry about that.
Live streaming fish unboxings.
It's just the constant.
How incredible.
If I go and clean a pond or something, right? I'll go and clean it. I'm in someone's garden. I'll do a good job and I'll leave, right? And then I chuck YouTube on. And people are filming the whole thing. So this is the pond, blah, blah, blah. And they've got like a whole studio of cameras. They've got a drone over the pond. They've got a camera on their hands.
They can't be doing a good job.
Their missus is there with the camera. They're talking to them. And I'm thinking,
they can't be doing a good job.
How rude is that, right? How rude. And they're going, I've got to whisper because the customer doesn't know that I'm doing this. You're filming in their garden.
Wankers.
Do you know what I mean? It's unreal. Do the job you're meant to be doing. If you want to make films, go off to Hollywood. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Problem is they're all crap at making these. They're just bad people, but whatever.
So with 10 minutes left, shall we do Bob's 10 fish suggestion thing? I don't know what this one is. I think I might have missed it.
The 11 viewers, right, just list your top 10 favourite fish, right? Because you couldn't get a word in when we were arguing about our top 100 over 2 episodes. So just do your top 10 fish. For me, it's going to be, in no particular order, paradise fish, Congo tetra, Jack Dempsey, Florida flagfish. What's the red-tailed scissortail? Giant scissortail, the giant...
the Cod immaculata.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fish.
What's the other one?
You don't see them.
Triliniata. No, the other one.
Called immaculata.
No, the other one.
What are you talking about?
There's another scissortail.
What, a third one?
A third scissortail. I promise you now, Jeremy.
Oh, you're thinking of like Rasbora or something.
I think it's Rasbora that I'm thinking of. Let me just Google that.
Is it Sabatier?
Is it Rasbora? No, not Rasbora.
Or Paviana? No, not Paviana.
No. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of Rasbora.
It's not penis.
It's not what I'd class as. Anyway, where have Rasbora. Where have the red scissortails gone? The giants. I've only seen them twice in my career, maybe 3 times.
What's that?
Here had some. Made that Oxford had some, and I saw a 2-inch juvenile once. I've only seen them 3 times in the flesh in my life outside of old books.
They went somewhere else. They went on holiday and they didn't come back.
Where are they?
Do you know, I don't even think I've seen them 3 times. I think I've seen them like once, maybe twice, and that was when I was like 12.
And they're special, right? Because they get massive.
They're mega special.
Whoppers,
Cleethorpes.
Absolute whoppers.
So this list of 10 fish, is it just our personal...
Yeah, just go for it, Max.
10 that we really, really like. Epistogramma Bytaniata.
Yep.
Epistogramma Benchai.
Yep.
Ivanakara Adakita.
Are you reading off a list again?
No.
I can see your eyes moving.
Right, okay.
Close your eyes. He's got it drawn in his hands. It's drawn on his palms.
Go on, Matt.
Hold on. I'm gonna prove you.
Top 3 from Zio Matteo.
What we got? Hold up. What were those 3? I missed it.
Immaculatus.
Epistogramma Benchai. Epistogramma Bytaniata. Ivanakara Adakita.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put Hyphosabricon Alarkis in there.
Okay.
Nice.
Portometrigon Leopoldi.
That'd be ridiculous.
Why? It's going in.
Carry on.
Nanochromis transvestitus.
Lovely.
Wallisachromis rubrolabiatus.
Crap.
Beta simplex, beta chinoides. How many am I on?
For about 30 by now.
About 8 or something.
8. Let's go for another 2 then. For my next 2, I'm gonna go with Hyphosabricon Wadii. And for my
he looks like he's been interrogated.
And for my final,
looks like he's being gaslighted.
For my final one, I'm gonna throw in Microphis deacata.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, a little spice at the end. Nice little pipe.
Nate, you go. Go, Nate.
Oh, God.
Isn't this what the dead Greeks looked like before they crossed the river Styx?
Probably.
The coins on the eyes.
So what have I got to do? I've got to try and drag 10 absolute favourites out of a lifetime of loving. Top of my head, Boraris nevus, Halidaria fasciata, Pimelodus pictus.
Yes.
Big soft spot for those. God, I love a Pimelodus pictus. Paretroplus maculatus, the chromides, orange chromides. What a fish. Epistogramma. It's right there. What the hell's it called? Like? Elizabethae.
Oh, yeah. Pretty. Yeah.
Epistogramma Elizabethae. That's an absolute win. Parachaidon inzi, the neon tetra. Trigonostigma truncata. So the true Harlequin. Absolute win of a fish.
Yep.
Let's have a think. What else am I liking lately? What else am I like? Corridorus. Hoplosoma pallitum. Peppered corys.
Really?
I love pepper corys. It's probably my favourite of the corys.
I'm a snob.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I like the ones, like I said about, that look like what they labelled as Earharti years ago, which is like just a beautiful
properly. It looks like they've been like gold plated, like metal plated. They are absolute breathtaking fish. I don't know what I'm up to numbers wise there.
Let's say 6, 7.
Carnigella strigata, marbled hatchet fish. I think they're amazing. Let's try and mix it. Toxotes jaculatrix, archer fish.
Really?
Yeah, I love archers. I've got a soft spot for a long time ago.
SBI pencil, CW111, marble hatchet, Indostomus.
No, that's hold on. No, that's one fish. Hatchetin stomustical backrod.
With Arnold Factor, Otto, Robocop, Gertrude Rainbow.
Robocop, Gertrude
Beautiful.
Rainbow, Cardinal Tetralti Spinosa.
Good shout. Really strong selection there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah. Do you know what's mad? We couldn't name what did we end up with on?
Well, we could.
100. And we just smash some out.
I think we're just too shy to fight our own corner for our personal favourites.
We were holding back. I mean, some of your suggestions, Max, were ridiculous, to be fair.
Yeah, we were just holding back.
No, they weren't. They were good.
Absolutely.
We tried to over-intellectualise it.
There's no way Adakita is a top fish. There's no way that stupid Allen's Rainbow. What was it?
It was. Killer 3 Natal and I were Perga.
Nah, bollocks. It's no Bosemani.
And then you were like, no to Bosemani. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Bosemani shits all over it. Even so does Glossus, Incisus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what glossolepis means?
Glossy lips.
No, hang on. Lepis.
Shiny leper.
Not Levis, Lepis, Lepis. What else is Lepis? I know it. No, go on, tell me.
Well, glosso means tongue.
Okay. Glossiforms, bony tongues,
Lepis comes from
Osteoglossium, yeah.
So it's tongue scales, I think.
Lepida. Okay. Oh, yeah, Lepis, lepidophage, of course, yeah. Yeah, lepid.
Tongue scale.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's called that. Is it because it looks like a big tongue? Probably not.
Possibly.
But that's what it is. Glossolepis are cool. Wanamentis is beautiful.
Yeah.
Rainbows are cool, but like we said, they need a massive tank. They need 10 years. You know, they need to be in the right kind of biotope. It's just...
yeah, they're slow burners for an impatient audience.
Yeah. And like we touched on before, they do require different water parameters from rainbow to rainbow, and people throw them all in one tank. And they're all going to be all right, and you don't get the best out of some of them.
That's a pet hate that we all missed out on there, by the way. The increasing demand for instant gratification, the fact that there's no one with patience anymore. That would have been one of my pet hates. No one wants to grow a fish anymore. No one wants to develop it. They want it now, and it's got to be bright.
People used to get stuff as grow-out projects, and it was like a fun thing to do. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it's over.
The kind of brand thing. I mean, the brands have done their work in that someone will go, oh, all my fish are dying. What do I need? And they'll go, Sea Chem Purigen. And then someone else will go, Sea Chem Purigen. Second that, Sea Chem Purigen. And you're like, you've all been brainwashed. Change the water. Do something else. You don't need to buy this bloody product. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you need less, not more.
Yeah. It's just weird. Yeah. And then you'll give the actual... This is funny, isn't it? You two must get this. You'll give the actual answer concisely. You'll say, it needs this, you know. It's died because of this. And then someone will go, Sea Chem Purigen. And you're like, I've just told you. I've told you why it died and what it needed. No, you disappear. You get drowned out by the noise.
Can we just talk
about... Is this a list of fish?
Ethan's list of fish. Let me read it out to you. Because
I'm really excited for this. I've long wanted to know Ethan's list.
I'm going to pronounce all the names wrong on purpose.
Okay.
So we've got Pseudohemiodon, a Pythonos, Chirinotetraudon, Salivator,
bloody good choice.
Metropis diocata.
Okay.
You might be pronouncing them all right for all we know.
Anchistrus L107, Tatia Orca,
brilliant.
Beta Canoides,
lovely.
Chanel,
Beta Chendra, if you're Greek.
Quindre.
That's Quindre. Nanostomos eques, Detrusus filamentosus, Nenostomus Morton Tahaleri.
They're all,
do you know what?
That's a good
hobbyist
list.
collector's fish. They're nice.
That is a solid 10 list right there. I would happily keep any of those
5,
right now.
6. I had 7 of those in the fish house at one time. That's a good list, is that? That's my type
I would
of fish.
strip that tank behind me just to have those. That is a proper winning list. I like that a lot.
List, it's almost as good as mine. Listen, before we go off, I've got a little bit of a joke for you.
Oh, go on.
It's not really a joke. It's a story.
I get your joke genre. I get it. It's always a story, and so you're going to name drop can't be asked or something, and then at the end you'll go, my name is can't be asked, and that's how you kind of stitch it in. Go on, go.
Anyway, so I met this guy the other day who's called Can't Be Asked.
Either was or wasn't. Can't be asked.
No, so
50-50.
I've been having some issues with my nose. I don't know if you guys know, but I have actually got a dodgy septum. If you look up, I can breathe out of one nostril, not the other. So I was down at the GP's, and I'm in the waiting room. You know what it's like? You're waiting there for ages. Absolutely, it's crap state of affairs. Anyway, there's a woman sat a couple of seats down from me. Anyway, the doctor comes out and says, "Oh, is Mrs. Calculator here? You've come to see me about you." I don't know what her name was. I'm making that up. I can't remember. The doctor comes out. He says, "Is she here? You've come to talk to me today about your ovaries." And she says, No, it's my aviaries. And he goes, "Okay, I think you might be mistaken, but come on in. We'll have a look." So anyway, she goes in. I sit and doom scroll for a bit, whatever you do while you're reading out a date. Good Housekeeping magazine or whatever, and she comes out with a doctor, and he's got a perplexed look on his face, and he goes, "Well, you were right. There's definitely been a cockatoo up there."
Do you remember last week when you got cramp and I laughed?
Yeah.
Hey,
I wish I'd laughed more. Yeah, I wish I'd laughed harder.
That was a brilliant. That was a good joke.
What a Max.
She's had a cockatoo.
Max Pedley.
There's been a cockatoo up there because let me explain the joke to you now, because clearly you didn't find it funny. And to make a joke funny, if you explain it, then it can become. If you explain a joke, it can become funny.
Right, we need to end on a high point because we've had a 2 hour full of hate. Let's end on a nice positive.
Let me give you a positive. Brian Badondi existed and he's in our lives to bring us humour.
And Terry Tibbs.
Terry, talk
to me. Sell me.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm calling from your bank account.
There is a pigeon in your bank account.
There is a pigeon in your bank account. I'm going to need the sort code and the bank details and the mother's maiden name so that I can go into the bank account and safely remove the pigeon. The pigeon is currently under the air conditioning and he's going to get cold, and if he gets cold, he's going to get the bird flu. He will infect your money, sir. It will infect your money, sir. I'm going to have to remove the pigeon.
Where?
I'm a genuine beefeater.
Positives.
Right. Have we got any more lists before we go? Anyone else done a fish list?
Anybody give us your top 10? Any more top 10s? Look, for me,
I'll take those as strong lists.
The
top 10 are all corridoridinae.
The fact that dwarf cichlid, I've glitched out. Let me try again. The fact that dwarf cichlids exist for me is a huge high point because it's a plethora.
I wish they were bigger.
It truly is a plethora of.
When would the Red Sea invade the Amazon?
I hate small cichlids.
No, small cichlids. Dwarf cichlids are the best thing to happen to the hobby. The best thing. There's so many. You can collect them like Pokemon.
They die if they eat flake. What kind of
What? Who the hell is
cheese and bite the head off other things?
No.
Single bloodworm dies.
doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Flipping does.
It's a load of bogus. I'm literally breeding a pistogrammer on bloodworm to prove a point. It's doable. It's so
Didn't I just say they die if they eat flake? And you went, no, I just fed them on bloodworm.
No, hold on. I never tried them on flake because they just didn't eat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for the third time. I'll keep reinforcing it. I did try it once, they died.
If I fed you nothing but keyboards for the rest of your life wouldn't be very long. But I don't know what my point is there.
either would or it wouldn't, Max. It's 50-50.
Right. I'm just trying to say that dwarf cichlids are brilliant, and so are better.
Or they're not.
Dwarf cichlids are going to be swallowed by evolution. They're
at some point, evolution. The marching of evolution comes for us all, and dwarf cichlids might grow. They might get smaller. They either will, or they won't.
Yes, and that's how we finish.
And look. Let me just give a little. Podcast. Let me just leave a little bit of a tip for everybody, and it's
don't eat yellow snow.
Well, I already gave that earlier on. If you were listening, but it is a very good tip, unless it's lemon flavored snow, in which case more than welcome to have a go. But seriously, on a serious note, this is not me trying to be funny. You know, there's lots of worries in life. Life's very different. Stop laughing. I'm trying to be serious. We've got more viewers now than we did at any point, and they've just left because you're laughing.
You wouldn't live very long if you had to eat keyboards every day.
No, hold on. I've got a valid point. Look,
Bug Bite's keyboard range for cichlids.
That'll be going wrong.
The all-new Moog Tropical Flake.
JBL Keyboard and Kleinem.
For clearer water.
Oh, fucking hell.
Clearer water and unhealthy fish.
Thomas, we've feeding my fish keyboards or xylophones these days. I can't quite make my mind up. My Sorobim will only take glockenspiels. Will it transfer across to his xylophone? Or can I go straight in for a microkorg? Can I go for a Roland JV880?
It's just everything you want in a dwarf cichlid.
What fish have you got? I've got an accordion problem in my tank. What will you No, but on a very serious, somber note, we live in a world of uncertainty and there's nothing we can do about it. So it's worth just remembering bad stuff either will happen or it won't. But there's no point stressing because it's 50-50 and there's nothing you can do.
Or there is.
No, there is.
In which case there's point stressing.
Hey,
in which
case readership's just gone up. We're on 13.
Should we just carry
one?
I need my dinner. I don't care about the viewers anymore. I just want to go and eat my food. I love you, but I just need to eat a keyboard right now.
Hey, Matt,
yes.
What do you think of the video I sent you of the guy breeding tube effects?
He hates it.
I don't know whether he's breeding it or just.
He's gone really quiet about it, which means he's properly stewing on it.
Oh no! Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Oh,
here we go.
No, I'm not. Tube effects breeding is seasonal. They breed seasonally. Did you know that? They don't breed continuously.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. But obviously it depends on the species because there's loads of species, loads of different genre of tube effects.
So they either do or they don't breed continuously.
What type of worm are they again? You say some lovely live food.
They're a tubificid, aren't they? No, they're not lumbriculid. They're a tubificid, so they're a detritus worm, is what they do.
We've lost 3 readers talking about that. 3 viewers, sorry.
All right, what can we talk about? What's the opposite of worms?
I want my dinner.
What are we talking about when we get... Oh, we've lost another one.
Right, well,
dinner.
Got to do the outro video. It's been lovely to watch the outro video on Nathan.
Thanks, everyone.
What are you having for your tea?
Max, you need to turn the live off, mate, because I'm going for a piss.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.